what are chiropractic schools looking for from the students aside from time management?
Definitely anatomy, physiology.
Gotcha. Are there any like specific like course requirements to do that, to show that?
SFU provided all of it, so I
Okay.
didn't really need to look into it. My kinesiology degree covered quite a bit, but talking to some people who did not have a science background, or at least a background in the health and fitness or the like human sciences, biology fields, they definitely had to take anatomy, physiology courses, which from what I've heard were not substantial enough. So I think
Okay.
you definitely need an undergraduate level understanding of anatomy and physiology and just the exposure, because the hard part is trying to learn all the words, really. Anatomy is like a second language. You're essentially learning Latin.
Right.
And so having had second and third exposures to the anatomy for me, it was a lot more natural
Yeah.
to pick it up and relate it to the clinical aspect as opposed to learning it for the first or maybe the second time around, but not even knowing what the words were, not
Right.
even memorizing the words, let alone what the words pertain to as far as
Yeah.
anatomy.
And do you remember if UWS had any specific requirements for their school?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha. And did you remember if there was like a minimum GPA?
I think the minimum GPA was a 3.0.
Okay.
I do know as well, same with it in medical school, how you don't need to finish your undergrad degree. You can
Right.
just jump right into UWS after, I believe, 2 years of an undergrad if you know
Okay.
that that's what you want to do.
Right.
UWS covers the requirements for a bachelor's of science in human biology in
Okay.
the first year, which is insane to think that I
Okay.
took 6 years to do
Wow.
an undergrad and then I
Yeah.
got another one in just over a
Yeah.
year.